Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to episode 43 of Tipsy Tuesday. Today we are discussing consistency and community and the power that it has to impact your success with your health and life goals. Okay, so let's get right into it. First, we're going to talk about consistency. Now, I know, because I have my journey and I've had health goals and I've had life goals, and I know that consistency is not always an easy thing to take on or to keep going. We all hit that plateau, or we hit that, I don't think I want to continue. I don't think I want to go on. I definitely hit that when for those who follow me on social media, definitely hit that a few times on running my first half marathon. Those heels, I can't talk about them enough. But I definitely hit that I don't want to continue on during that. And this is one of the things that I had to, that I encountered on my race and that I've encountered also on my health journey is to keep consistency going, you've got to have the ability to push through. You have to have the ability to push through your I don't wanna, or I'm ready to give up, or that this is it, the plateau. I've reached my plateau. I've reached my success. I can't get past this. You have to have the ability to push through that. And we're going to talk about a few ways, a little more than a few ways on how you can push through that. The first thing that I want to say that you can do to help yourself push through that is know when to shit it. Shit it. I had to tell myself, and I thank God for my community. Before the race, I even started with, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm going to reach my goal. And my community was right there with they didn't technically say the shut up, but they said stuff like, girl, or I don't even know why you doubting yourself, and stuff like that would make me shut up. And even during the race, I had to tell myself to shut up because my mind was like, you know what? We already running it. So if we don't reach our goal, it's okay. Girl, shut up and keep running. You are going to reach your goal. You made that goal for a reason and you're going to reach it. So you have to have the ability of knowing when to shut up, or have your community around you to help you know when to shut up. There's a whole mind game that you have to play with yourself at times of knowing when to shut up. So that's number one. That's one of the ways that you have to have the ability to help you have the ability to push through. Another thing is not to get weary and well doing. There's a scripture that I know a lot of you know that I grew up on, Galatians 6:9, that says, and let us not be weary and well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So you gotta not get weary in doing the well things that you are doing right now. And in due season, you will reap if you faint not. So a lot of times we just have to remember to keep doing the good things, even when you don't see the results right away that you want to. Sometimes, I heard someone give the example, you go to the gym a couple of times and you jumping on that scale trying to see, what happened. That may not necessarily be the due season for you to reap, but if you keep doing well and doing the things that you know are well for your journey and well for your goals, and if you faint not, you will reap in due season. Okay, so keep it going. Don't grow weary. You are doing exactly what you need to be doing right now, and you will reap. Just don't faint. Okay, don't give up. All right, what else? Stay anchored. This is another way that you can have the ability to push through. Stay anchored to your motivating factors. What is the reason why you're doing what you are doing? Okay, for your health journeys, for your health goals, for your life goals, what is your underlying reason? And I'm not talking about that superficial reason. I'm talking about that deep down, you don't want to repeat cycles and curses or whatever else that may be, over your family or whatever else. You want to change the lineage or change what is done, change the habits, whatever that deep reason is, stay anchored to it. Do what you need to do to stay anchored to it. We have 5 senses, and you can make sure that you stay anchored to your motivating factor through your 5 senses, okay? And the last point on ability to push through is ask yourself what and who empowers you not to give up. Find out, ask yourself that question. What and who empowers me not to give up? Sometimes there's an actual thing, there's an actual song, there's an actual speech that you heard, there's an actual person that when you think about them, it empowers you to not want to give up. Okay, that's another way that you can stay giving yourself the ability to push through. Okay, and I got one more. I'm sorry. See, that's why I have to write stuff down. And 40 plus now, sake. Anyway, check your circle. Check your circle for live examples of people that don't give up. Your circle should include people that don't give up. You should have in your community, in your circle, people that are live examples to you that don't give up and push through, so that you can pull on them, that you can see them and remember them in the time when you need the ability to push through. If he can do it, if you that person can do it, you can do it. That's why y'all are birds of a feather flock together. So you have to remember that and keep that in mind, that is why they are in your circle. And that is why I bang with them, because we one-minded. We got this. Yes, I can push through just like she pushed through. Okay, so keep that in mind as the ways that you have the ability to push through. And so in checking your circle, let's go into community and the importance of your community. Check your circle. First of all, that's definitely part of your community. Making sure, is it nurturing or hindering your consistency? Is it nurturing or hindering your success? Is your current community nurturing or hindering your I don't want to give up? If your community includes a lot of people that when you say you don't want to give up, like, girl, it's okay, because you did a lot already. You already lost enough. You already, wrote their book. You already went to school for that. It's okay. You ain't gotta do nothing else. Like, you already bombed.com for all the things you did do. You might want to check that person or persons that are in your circle, because they're doesn't sound very nurturing to your success or consistency for your health and life goals. Okay, check your community. Does it include those who will help you reach your goals? Okay, and you want to make sure that you have people around you that know your goals and will help you reach your goals. My wonderful example that I like to give at this appointed time is my BGR Sisters. BGR stands for Black Girls Run, and I call them my soul sisters, SOLE sisters, and they definitely came through for me. My community definitely came through for me when it came to me running my half marathon. Let's see if I can do this without getting emotional. Okay, so I just want to say that community helped me get through my half marathon. There was a point where before I ran my half marathon, I made sure that my community knew my goal is to finish in 3 hours. So my community knew that was my goal. Okay, so I'm running the race. I'm in the last quarter mile of this race, and I done had enough of hills. And I see a hill coming up, and one of the runners who was showing off, he already ran through and got his medal. He running back encouraging us, talking about something. You got it, you almost did. I said, I don't feel like I'm almost there. And he's like, you almost there. And I'm like, he said, you just gonna go down this you're gonna scoot down this slope, and then you're almost there. I said, okay. He said, but there's one more hill. I was like, ugh, you just had to tell me, but I'm glad he told me. So as I'm approaching that one more hill, looking at the time, knowing, oh my God, I'm almost running out of time. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. I see one of my soul sisters, Benta. I hope you don't mind me saying your name, but I see my soul sister Benta coming towards me. We was wearing the same shirt that day, and I was like, oh my God. And it was the encouragement that I need that time. First of all, to have people in your community that she finished the race already, and she went back, not just for me, but she went back a few times to pull us up that last hill. So you gotta have people in your community that just gonna be rejoicing and be hyped that they finished their goals, but they will run back and make sure everybody else reach their goals too. So I'm grateful for my community that I have people like that in my community. So she ran back, she got me and ran me up that hill. She said, you see it up there? You see up there? You see everybody? We right up there at the top of that hill, and you're gonna finish strong. So we ran up that hill together, and I got it done. And then even on that end, Charmaine, so I hope y'all don't mind me using y'all names. I should have asked y'all before, but sorry. But anyway, Charmaine, she knew my goal. So when it was getting close to 3 hours, she was like, oh my God, is she gonna make it? Where is she? So her and Benta and everybody just worked together to make sure that I reached my goal. And I'm so appreciative and grateful for that. So have people in your community that you can you tell them your goal, and they make sure you reach your goal. They will, if they gotta come back pull you up. No, you're not giving up. We're doing this. Okay, so make sure that you have people like that in your community. All right, and this is the last thing that I just want to let you know. For health and life goals, women, if you are looking for a community or a start base, or you have a start base but you want to increase your community, I have two options for you. I currently am the owner of a meetup group called Empowering Women Wellness Movement. Empowering Women Wellness Movement is the name of the meetup group. So if you're on meetup.com, search for that. I will also have the link either in the caption or comments, depending on what social media platform you are listening to this on. I will have that for you. I also have a Facebook private group, Womenly Wellness, and I'll have that link either in the caption or comments for you as well. Both of these are linked to the same community, really, but we have meetings that we meet. We took a little break in the summertime, but we back now, and we are hosting meetings every 2 weeks on Thursdays, 7 p.m. virtually, to discuss, to be a community, to be that encouragement, to be that uplifting, to be that uplifting, that empowering feature that we need on our journeys. Okay, so this our next meeting is October 20th, and we'll be talking about healthy boundaries. So we will create a brave space for women to talk about where you are and where you aren't when it comes to setting boundaries with people, places, and things. Okay, and we will there's no judgment here. We will uplift you. We will talk it out. We always start off with something that's going well first. So I'm just going to let you know that right now. Then we'll get into your challenges, okay? So those are available to you if you are looking for a community. And that is that. That is this episode of Tipsy Tuesday. So I thank you for listening to this episode 43 of Tipsy Tuesday. Love and light to your journey. Until next time, bye.